Alright, first time on a Hive in a while, I quickly realized that something had changed. My friends had invited me on, and, well, let's just say that there was a big event going on. Quickly joined their server, and, well, kind of looked around a bit at first, but eventually I took a nap, and I was on my way. Found them. Now, when we got to land, I basically just showed them what I got on Discord, because we were in a voice call the entire time, and, well, Josh said that he knew where it was. When we had gotten there, we had found a sad truth that it really wasn't what we were looking for. We had found what we were looking for, and then everything went black for a bit, and when my sight did return, I found a treasure chest. What was inside of it? Well, a new map. And this one was so infuriating to find. This seriously took me like an hour and a half, so I'm going to spare you the details. All you really need to know is that Eli left during this, Josh was no help, I found it all on my own, and I don't know why I struggled with this one. Finally found it. This one, I hated this one so much. But the best part is that it is over with now, and, well, I actually did get this one later. And knowing where it was, how could I forget? Gosh. It was very helpful, I must say. I definitely would have struggled later. Now, this next chest, it took me a while to find, but that's because it wasn't even on top. It was on the ground. So, basically, yeah, I had one more map to do. This one was just... it almost took me as long as the last one. At some point, I had showed Josh where I had finally found this guy, and he called me an idiot for mistaking a seagull for a parrot, and I agreed, and then that's the end of that. Unlike last one, Josh was actually a pretty big help with this one. He had actually found it and told me where it was. So, props to him. I guess. Also, at some point soon, I am very sure that Eli comes back, because I'm pretty sure I remember him, showing me this next puzzle. This puzzle was not find a location. This one was go to a location and then, I guess do a puzzle. I don't really know how else to explain it. I do apologize if the footage starts looking weird. I just realized during this editing stage that these clips started getting weird and corruption. I don't really know, lagging. Yeah, I'm very sorry for this. Finally, I had gotten what I came for. The Emerald Key. Now, Eli was not back yet. I'm very sorry. I was very wrong. Now, basically, the way that this works is there is a gate under the hub spawn where you just open up an obstacle course, and at the end of the obstacle course there is, a treasure. So, this is a slightly sped up version of me doing the course first try. Well, I had finished the course, and I couldn't help but notice that there was still more ahead. But this was just day 1. No. There is 4 more days left. Once again, my friends were already on day 2. So I took a map, and luckily, I already knew where this one was. When I found it, once again, it was the same thing. You get a chest, and there's a map inside the chest. This one was a bit harder to find. Once again, with the help of Eli and Josh, I also found this one. Actually, just like the other times, it's mostly Josh that helped. Eli, he helped a bit too, but actually it was Josh that helped him a lot as well. I'm sorry, buddy, but it had to be said. Anyway, so like I said, we found it. The chest was a little bit harder to find, but once I found it, I found it. I opened it up, and this map, I knew what it was, essentially. I just forgot where it was. So, last chest of the day, right next to the squid rock. Once my blindness cleared, I found it almost instantaneously. Am I saying that weird? Eli always says I say it weird. Anyway, so I found it, and now comes the puzzle. I actually don't really remember this one. I lied. I remember this one fairly well. You literally just punch him, and he shoots the cage down, and you get the key. Literally, that's all you do. You just have to punch him once. This obstacle course was a bit harder. I died multiple times. But after this, we got another reward. This time it was for treasure ores. Oh, by the way, did I forget to mention that we were basically getting paid to do this with new rewards for different things? I don't remember what the last one was, and I'm too lazy to go look at the recording. But after this, we played some Treasure Wars games because, this was for Treasure Wars after all. day 4. Yeah, this is basically going like all of the other days. We just wandered around and found stuff. So the final puzzle for day 4 is basically you have to go around, turn on all the lights before they turn off. So it's like a timed thing. Basically, when all the lights turn off, then you have to start over. I kind of struggled with this one. I think it took me like 4 or 5 times. Once I got the amethyst key, I basically just went right back to the other places, the same place where every other place ended, the pirate cave. So essentially, I had to do everything over again. Day 3's challenge was a maze, which somehow Josh had just memorized the entire thing. Props to him, I could not do that. Excuse my voice, I'm still recovering from a cold. this treasure was for Sky Wars, which we also played some games of after this, just like we did with Day 2. Here are those games now. Sadly, I lost the footage for Day 4, so I only have Day 5. Once again, I'll cut to the end. No, I'm not doing this because I'm lazy. The puzzle for Day 5 can be simplified to this. Look at the stars with a spyglass. Literally, that's it. I just look at the stars, some constellations will appear, and as you can see, got the ruby key. Day 5 is very interesting because this is not only an obstacle course, but there's also, guards that try to catch you. Basically, if you get in their line of sight, they will get you, and you have to go back to your checkpoint. Look how scary that guy is. Oh, yep, you got Eli right there. And then I went the wrong way. Along the way, there's also little rooms that you can hide from the guards from. We just went from one room to behind some barrels, which is kind of another mini room for some reason. Now comes the obstacle course. We had to do parkour, like here, where I have to crawl on the vines. Some of the parkour had spikes on them. Now these gave me anxiety for no reason at all. Seriously, I don't even think I died to the spikes once. I think I only just fell because I was scared of them. Then came the real obstacle course part. We had to jump over fences, get past these, flamethrower thingies. And, of course, while doing parkour, which is not my specialty. So, I died several times. This was the hardest part. And yes, I'm speeding it up, but simply because this took us so long for some reason. Looking back on it, it really wasn't that hard. But I'm just an idiot, so I didn't really do anything that my friend, who had already completed this before, said. Literally, I just didn't really listen to him. Until the very end, when I finally listened to him, and, we won. This is the part that we finally got to the end. What was the treasure? Well... prizes weren't great. Well, actually, kind of was. We got a skin which, I don't know, I won't really use that much. But we also got so many quest points. So many quest points. Every single, pile of coins is more quest points. It ranges from 10 to 50. Or, 150. It is crazy how much you can get. I want to thank you all so much for watching. This took so long to edit. At the time of me editing this, is currently 2 or 3 weeks past when the event ended. that is a long time. Anyway, I wanna put a shout out to Icon Gaming and New Plays Gamer One. They were both huge help in the making of this video. Well, actually, just the shooting, because they helped me do the actual thing. Anyways, I'm gonna go. Oh god, I'm so tired.